Rami, would you recommend people following in your footsteps, like researching the market and starting off with just a quick flash game before they really get started, or did you have any pros and cons for the way that you started out, Vlambeer?
That's always sort of a hard question because what we did worked really well for us. Because what we do is we make small sort of action-esque arcade game. So obviously that was a good fit for us. What was one of our core ideas was to never really be in debt, so that we always had a positive bank account. And I would definitely recommend that if you're capable of starting your company without going into some sort of loan or whatever, then it frees you up to do lots of fun stuff with your time instead of worrying about paying off debt. Um, but yeah, no, it worked really well. If somebody's starting a company, making something short and easy to make is always sort of a tip, so you can get to know people who you work with and sort of get a feeling for what they're all trying to do.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But it's not necessarily the only way. No. If you want to make, like for example, Phil Fish, who makes best, he started this Polytron company by making one giant Xbox Live Arcade game. Now, I'm not saying that will work for everyone, but there are a lot of different ways to go about this, and the only thing that I would always recommend is maybe do not do what Phil Fish did because that's sort of an absurd thing to do. Please don't do that.
Well, you made a press kit available for game developers, right? An open source website, sort of, that people can use to promote their games.
Yeah, so it was really one of the things that kind of always annoy me that there are I see so many good games going around in the indie scene, and I see so many good games that just don't get the attention that they could have gotten or that they actually kind of deserve. And one of the things that it's just really hard to get information on these games to write a nice article, and it's one of the complaints that I've always sort of gotten from journalists that I'm sort of friends with. Um, they just can't find information. And the way you offer information traditionally is through a press kit, and then a press kit traditionally is some sort of archive that you download, which I thought was kind of stupid. So I just went with, what if this was just really nice